this is fascinating. And again, there's nothing I love doing more than psychoanalyzing people that I barely know. And so I do that with Aaron all the time. And Kmart, I have been saying for a while, and you and I have had these conversations on the radio as well, that the way things have gone this year, in particular the whole kerfuffle about the vaccination and everything else, might have led towards Aaron giving renewed thought to staying in Green Bay. What is your sense of his future win, lose, or draw here?
I think as Diana was saying, we all expect him to be gone. But as we've talked about, Aaron feeling like he was on an island over the COVID stuff, and the people that were actually in his corner being the Packers, the way he's talking about Brian, all of a sudden he's Brian, not just this man that I'm mad about on this list of grievances. I don't know if it's enough to sway him to stay, but I think this year has given him time to think about Green Bay and how special it is there, because everybody thinks that they can go somewhere else and do the Tom Brady, except everyone's not Tom Brady. You need all of the pieces, the coaches, the organization, like 22 players returning just to, win a Super Bowl again. I don't know if Aaron's going to have the same setup wherever he goes. So he shouldn't just assume, yeah, I could. Tom did it, so clearly I could do it.
What do you think he would?
See, I actually think that's the intriguing part.
Exactly.
It's like, look at like a guy like Aaron Rodgers thinking like, man, look what Tom did down in Tampa.
Yes,
the way he actually separated himself from New England, won a championship, it enhanced his legacy even further. Like, could you imagine like Aaron Rodgers going to like, I don't know, Denver, or New Orleans with Sean Payton.
Yeah,
like
that.
I mean,
it's intriguing.
Like that to me, that is intriguing if you're Aaron Rodgers.
And sometimes veteran players, they just get tired of the same thing. They've been in the league for so long. He wants something new, and that man that he's throwing the ball to, he may want to be out of there as well. Devontae Adams, they'll try and keep him, but he may want to go. He's expressed his desire to go play with the Raiders and Derek Carr, who's one of his best friends. And we know that they need one because of the Henry Ruggs thing. But also, like, we keep talking like Tom Brady was the unicorn. He was the first person to do it. Don't I remember Peyton Manning going to Denver and leaving Indianapolis and going to win and being in 2 Super Bowls in short order?
Yes.
So he's not the first person to do it. And I think all players like to go somewhere and prove that they can win anywhere, that their talents are transparent.
Yeah, the circumstances of his departure were totally different. But yes, to your point, yes, he did do that. Very quickly, though. I mean, the ultimate boss move would be to win the Super Bowl and then to is he going to do it? Are the Packers the team to right now? If you had to bet that palatial estate we always see of yours in New Jersey on our TVs, if you had to bet that, is that the team you would bet on right now, the Packers?
Yeah, I would. Green Bay, primarily because I think their defense is on a different level than they were last year. We know Aaron Rodgers won the MVP last year, and he's playing outstanding football now. But the defense is the difference between the Packers last year and this year.
5 seconds, a yes or no. Green Bay the team? No. No? Who is?
Tampa. Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.